let me run back on this. I did a video for this regarding this, but it wasn't sharp enough, and some of the angles on it, you know, because it's it's got to be done properly in a certain way. Okay, that's the thing, because it's a tricky angle, and I know you think you got to get very triggered. You know, you're very zonal, as I said in the original. You hear one thing, get triggered, and you run with it. Okay, so I've got to be careful what I say with these videos. You know, because I know you all think. You know what I mean? So basically, yeah, situation with these two young ladies, two nice young ladies. Okay, um, two nice young ladies. When hot girls heal, versus the situation between them and a very well-known YouTuber. Okay, I'm trying not to mention names now because people are trying to say, "Oh, you're using his name for clout. You're using his name for clout." Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, YS, right? You know what I'm talking about. Now, in the original, seemed that original video, I just put it on hold because, yeah, there's a few things that need to be addressed here. Yeah, which may seem as a defense of YS, surprisingly, because I previously called him out for that hard drug use. Seems to be like nonchalant about it. Called him out for recently with the incident with the young boy, who sadly lost his life after being hit by the car driven by the rapper. Yeah, he made a joke out of it, and you all called it dark humor. Made a joke out of it, and such. Listen, this is the issue. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem. Yeah, and I've seen the video by your main YouTuber, but begins with a B. Yeah, I'm gonna say Bouncer because he's your main boy. Yeah. Bouncer. See, this is where the problem starts. Yeah. Because you all don't have a standard, right? And this is it. This is the root cause of the problem. Yeah. Because there's no standard anymore, and anyone can say anything these days, especially on the net. Yeah. It's kind of like just blur the lines of decency. Yeah. That's all it is. So when Youngspray is doing his thing, yeah, I'll just call this his name, whatever. When Mr. Spray is doing his thing, yeah, right, it's become problematic now, yeah, because it is what it is, yeah, right? It is what it is. So let's get on with it. Yeah, I've set the parameters here, yeah, right. Basically, these two young nice ladies, yeah. Yeah, they're quite intelligent, seem quite nice, yeah. I get where they're coming from, yeah. They've come at Mr. Spray, yeah. And maybe they've bet, there's been an altercation. I haven't really looked too deeply in this, but I only deal with it from what I see, yeah. Maybe they've met, well, they said they've met him, so he came over aggressive, blah, blah, blah. Said he came over entitled, X, Y, Z, yeah. And obviously, they're saying he's on the DL, and they're saying he's GAY, because he turned around and said, them girls there, they did a video, he's responded saying, I'll give them a box. Alright, give them a tump. Alright, give them a box like cardboard. You know what I mean? Right? Now this is the issue, yeah? Right? Like Bouncer said, that's wrong. We don't put hands on women here. Okay? But that's right. In real world's terms, yeah, we don't just do these kind of things. Don't put hands on women. It's wrong. I don't hit women. I don't touch women. You know what I mean? If woman's not letting off, I'll just turn my back and do my thing. No biggie, yeah? And he's right. But in this world now, in the way things are going down now, bizarrely, I'm going to say it's wrong. This is how bad it is now, right? Listen. Youngspray is right to say, I'm going to give them a box. There's two nice girls, two nice intelligent girls. Wicked legs, by the way. One of them's got a wicked pair of legs, but hey, fuck that, scratch that. Youngspray's right to say, give her a box. You know why? Because you made that environment to make him feel like that and be able to do that. When the bad boy comes the good boy, and the good boy comes the bad boy, this is what you get. Because it doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't all make sense. The same Mr. Spray, the same man who, when unfortunately the unfortunate rapper gets drove into that poor boy, and what happened. There's a video of him saying, yeah. There's a video of him saying, yeah, when Get Scouts out, man. He'd be like, yeah, swaggering around. Yeah, I got, I've done this, I've done that. Hit that boy in the car. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at me, look at me. I got a body now. As if I got a body now. Yeah. He's all like making fun of it. Yeah. And then people are saying in turn, oh, it's only dark humour. Doing your usual, deflection thing, which is fine. Because we're going with that now. The bad guy's the good guy, the good guy's the bad guy. Anything bad is good, anything good's bad. So yeah, what that he's doing there, and that's his angle. That's what's getting him through. It's working. He's got the followers. He's the main guy on YouTube for you all. He's your community leader. He's the man. He's the example to be now. New rules apply. So he's right when he says, them two girls, give them a box. You made it like that. Because back in the day, you say to a girl, give her a box. Especially girls who are deemed just pretty and nice and blah, blah, blah. In this world, yeah. Mans will thump you down or say, what are you doing? You mad? But because we live in a different world, and sadly, women elevated this. Women made this. Women made this what this is. I've seen some of the nicest guys I grew up with. Tend to guys who are just dark. I'm like, hold on. I don't know, it comes back down to women. Nice guys come last, so bad guys must come first, obviously. How to work out. Bad guys come last, so good guys come last, so bad guys must come first. Sorry. So, Youngspray, yes. Mr. Spray, yes. You're right to say give her a box. It's not hard to work out. And I see where they're coming from. Because I see the video and she's saying, yeah, man, well, a man's aggressive towards women, he must be on the DL. Yeah? Is he gay? Is that's a crackhead? Blah, blah, blah. Listen, I want to say this as well. And I've already said they're Tedric girls, which they are. I like their little angle, I like their videos. I think they've got a little cool vibe going on there. Got a good winning angle going on there. But, it could be said, from another point of view, see, okay, when they're saying he's gay and DL, blah, 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 people looking in now, see, this is the difference. Back in the day, people would actually cater for that and say, yeah, see, they're laughing at you, bro. And someone like a Mr. Spray would feel away or feel bad because women are shaming him. And women's shame had weight back in the day. Now, people are saying, who are these girls then? Sure. They're going for the man's side. Irrespective of him being obnoxious and rude and nasty. They're trying to say, guess what, these girls are using him for clout. They're trying to say DL and going to shame him. Nah, they're not having it. They're not having it. The women have kind of like ruined it for themselves. So yeah, I mean, in real world terms, yeah, he was wrong to say give them a box. But then it could be argued they're wrong to come at him because they come at him first. It could be argued, But that's I'm here nor there. You know what I mean? We have a community that made it permissible, that elevated the bad boy. So obviously, if you elevate the bad boy, then it is what it is. It's the same guy that, said free rarely UK. And then he's you know what I mean? He's the same guy that says, yeah, smoke crack, so what? People are like, yeah, there's no comeback. So how can you have a... That's interesting, what I'm going to say next. So how can the same community have a comeback on two girls, yeah? Reacting to him supposedly being aggressive and rude, whatever. So you've got standards for these girls, but not standards for him. But at the same time, the origin of the problem, I could argue, is the environment, which you're created, which is a negative one. Makes sense? So you can't promote the bad guy and elevate the bad guy in one sense, and not have a standard for Mr. Spray, but yet have a standard for two women who arguably were subject to aggression and him being entitled. If that's the case, correct me if I'm wrong. But that shows that's all topsy-turvy in this community. That's why, people like myself don't really bother with you, you know what I mean? But I was asked to give my opinion, yeah? My other video on this seemingly looked like a defense of Mr. Spray when it wasn't. I was just trying to juggle both points of view. But hey, it is what it is, and it is what it is. Later.